Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be playing as goalie in this one. It's Slim, Hank, Wasteland, Maggie and Lennox. This is a very solid team. What have we not done? Well, we've done them all, I think, actually, haven't we? Yeah, we have. New Tiger again. Quite like this one, to be honest. The white underbelly. Yeah. Team's solid. Better version of Maggie. Lennox is decent. Hank is best Hank, and Slim is just very oppressive in terms of healing and damage. So we'll see. We're on the nighttime version of Fusion Plant. So going into this one, just to repeat the sentiment that I made at the end of the Behemoth video that's going out with this one as well, because it was a bit of a word scramble, but now I've rehearsed myself. It's probably not going to work because I'm also gaming whilst trying to explain this, so maybe I should leave that till the end. I could do a TLDR at the beginning, I suppose, a shortened version, and then say whatever at the end. You may have noticed that TCM is on the channel now. I am playing that game. I just want to, based on what I've been saying about the game and what, I usually say about them, the reason I've actually gone back to play it was just on a whim, honestly. The other night I thought, let's give it a go, basically. Part of this is due to me being quite spiteful towards the internet as an whole, to be honest, these days, because they hate on a lot of shit when they don't need to. And I thought, I had a bit of a suspicion that what was happening with TCM was a case of that, quite honestly. So I thought, based on what I'm reading on Reddit, people were complaining about the most benign shit imaginable, about, I can't even give you an example actually, just stuff that's just, it doesn't make any sense to complain about if you look at it from a logical sense, like, even, not just blindly hating on the game or anything like that. There was just stuff that was being complained about that was just like, but that's just gaming, even from me, We'll grab the Evolve up here. So, based on that, I thought, right, fuck this, I'm going to have a go and have a look at it. So I reinstalled it, and, I played a good couple of hours before I started recording for the game. During that time, I actually found myself enjoying it. To be honest, there wasn't actually, that I can remember, a negative experience in that first couple of hours. There just wasn't. It was quite decent, to be honest. Obviously, the feelings are always going to be there, as far as I'm concerned. The animations, all that kind of shit for TCM and all that, very, from my perspective, and based on what you're fucking seeing on your screen right now, is very inferior to me, in TCM. It doesn't hold a fucking candle to this game. No way it does, in my mind. Oh shit, we will actually get in at stage 2 here, I'm just rambling. But I did find myself enjoying it, and, I started to see firsthand, it's actually you I need, half the shit that they were complaining about on Reddit was actually just fucking benign, mate, and irrelevant. Because I was doing shit that was being mass complained about and not actually feeling like shit while doing it, while playing the game. It wasn't impacting my experience, Did I down Maggie then? Yeah, I did, okay. So I carried on playing, and, I was having fun with it, so I thought, right, fuck it, I'll put some on my channel. Because from what I've seen, I'm going to get out of here because I'm got a shielded Slim, Hank's in position as well. That's completely thrown me off. I think that's flu brain for you. Is that move speed? No, it's bright. Give me a second here. I've got to turn the fucking cranks, mate. I don't know what this cold has done to my brain, mate. It gives me like this weird amnesia effect. Yeah, TCM's been on a bit of a surge recently. Want you, but you're not in the right position for a leap. There you go. It's been on a bit of a surge recently. The numbers have been very, very slowly climbing. Usually what happens for me though is, or how I see what happens, is usually when games get as low as TCM, when they only get like 1,000 or odd players and they had like 10,000 at launch and that kind of thing, usually they don't come back from it. So at the moment, can you please be deceased? Yeah, there you go. It's just hard to see if I can invest in it, you know? Because I don't think it's going to be alive for very long, but... Fucking hell, really. I can only vaguely see him because of Slim's, Slim's... fucking spore cloud! Get downed. This is this team for you. I've got Hank and Slim, so we're pretty fucking... Right, I'm saving it for the end of the fucking video, fellas. I've got some of it in there, but I need to concentrate now. It is what it is. This is versus bots, by the way, as well. More engaging than fucking Dead by Daylight is. And TCM, to an extent. But, you know, it is what it is. We will max fire. Does fade quite a lot, this skin, when you get injured. You still sort of see it. A little blep he does. He's not doing it. Oh, it's when you... There it is. Got cutie. Just may as well have. Yeah. Full armor. I'll continue at the end of the video when I'm not concentrating. That ability cooldowns. That is ability cooldowns. Best buff for goalie. Should be alright. We're missing a bar of armor, but got the health regen. It's ridiculous positioning. They're gonna very cop for that, quite honestly. Although Slim with health regen is probably fucking... No, we are getting through him. Yeah, never mind. It went down very quickly. Surprising. That was weird. That's a free him from the bug there. There's a weird little bug where if that gets stuck, the rest of them get stuck, so... Shit, I'm saying that. Get the fucking alligator as well. Both of them. Get me out. Yep, she's alive. We're going to be having Hank come back momentarily. Poison hits. That's poison hits. That. Oh, I kind of want ability cooldowns though. Can get the damage buff, actually, thinking about it. I am going to go for that. Get this armor so we can sponge him. We'll take this just so we can fight through Hank's beam and Slim's healing. Give me that again. I will go in with full armour, thank you very much. I do kill the support drone there, which is quite ideal. Where did Beam Man go? That's him there. Attacking with fire. Should be saying that a little bit better. Can't tell where they are because the sun's war cloud still on there. That's move speed, I don't want that. Not that I've got damage. In danger music. It's good. Should be alright there, I think. It's not full armour, but it's more or less full armour. Got that there, that's fine. Right, okay. Looks, that's not good. We could probably fight through it, to be honest. Give it a daisy. Just jumped into her doing that, that was quite idiotic. We just got the fire off there. Excuse me, I'm pretty sure you only just used your shield there. That was a bit weird. There we go. Nice one. I don't know what the fuck I'm eating there, but there you go. Almost died in the middle because I was trying to explain why TCM was on the channel. But there we go, that's me stretching. Yeah, this cold or flu, or whatever it is I've got at the moment, it's just completely removed my ability to fucking form sentences, so it is what it is. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, TCM has come onto the channel because I found myself enjoying it, because I basically ignored the internet one night, I reinstalled the game, had a look at the actual gameplay itself, and now that they put quite a decent amount of new execution animations and stuff like that into the game, it's actually quite fun. I did find myself having fun while playing it. And this is obviously on the back of Try and Killer Clowns, which was supposed to be going to be this big, you know, new release in the asim genre, but released to like 2,000 players, and now it has like 400, you know. And obviously playing it myself and just thinking it was wank, quite honestly. Going back to TCM was obviously with Killer Clowns in the background of that, you know, it makes TCM look better in my eyes, you know, that kind of thing. So obviously I was a bit more geared to try and TCM, and also I can't refund TCM now anyway because I've played it too much. Not that I want to, because as I say, I've been playing it for a couple of days now and I've been enjoying myself, so fair play. I've always said this kind of thing when I do these rants in these Evolve videos, that, you know, if my opinions are validly able to change, I will. But as I said in the video, and as I said at the end of the other Behemoth video that's going out with this, all the complaints that I do say on here are still in existence. With TCM, I do think the animations are still quite shit. I do think that, you know, there's a lot of things that are just not for me, basically, with TCM, in terms of it being a modern game, you know, a hyper modern game, that kind of thing. The whole art style being the same as fucking everything else that comes out, you know, all that kind of thing. Because where Evolve tries to be realistic, it's also quite... You can tell it's a video game, but it's also realistic at the same time with Evolve. I don't know how to explain Evolve's art style. There's something about its realism that is still good. Like, it still looks nice, even to this day, you know? But with games like TCM, obviously, it's realism, but very on-the-nose realism. They're trying too hard, is basically what I'm trying to say, with realism, in terms of the graphics and that kind of thing. But, like I say, I reinstalled TCM, fellas, and I found myself enjoying it, so I'm going to do a couple of videos on it. Yeah, I said in a comment to somebody who commented on one of my previous ones, I said, you know, I've yet to have a game where, you know, the sort of stuff that happens that everybody's crying about has happened. So until that does happen, I will keep playing it, you know, because I'm enjoying it. There's been one or two games where, yeah, it has been dog shit because they've escaped in like less than 2 minutes, but the situation there is that I basically just look at it as, you know, it's 2 minutes out of my life. I just fucking exit and go to a new game. You know, it's over. It's quick. You know, and then you boot yourself into a next game and it does go the distance. You know, but yeah, as I say, that's the reason basically. I just ignored the internet, reinstalled it, and then found myself enjoying it because a lot of my complaints based on, you know, me spite of it was only because the last thing I heard of TCM mainly and mostly was that one dev that was kicking off the consumers and calling them all fucking stupid and all that, because, you know, these people were actually pissed off with the product that was scamming them out of money at that point in time, and they were rightfully so pissed off. And then obviously this developer's starting fights on Twitter with them. It's not professional at all. You're making yourself look fucking stupid, and, you know, it did taint the appearance of the game to me, and was why towards the end of when I stopped playing it was one of the reasons why I uninstalled it, because I just thought, fuck it, I'm not being part of this circus, you know. But as of late, things seem to have died down and chilled out, and they're actually working on the game and everything now. So that's all I need, basically. I've said that in videos as well, if they actually fucking worked on games, you know, after, you know, post-release. I mean, TCM releases are quite slow. They are pretty damn slow, thinking about it. It takes them like 3 or 4 months to release one character. It's a bit, yeah. I mean, thinking about it though, DBD does the same thing, but with DBD, there's a constant stream of cosmetic releases between that, so it does balance it out. You see existing characters being reimagined in new outfits and that kind of thing, you know. So you can, with DBD, you can get away with a 3-month, you know, content cycle, because obviously there's cosmetics coming out between that time, so that keeps you engaged during that time while they make these new characters, that kind of thing. But with TCM, it seems to just be kind of like 3 months of just dead, you know, and the cosmetics in TCM are very, very subpar. Very subpar, mate. Yeah, the fucking, they don't change the character much at all, mate. And a lot of the cosmetics are just forgettable because they're not, the cosmetics that they have are not distinguishable enough. I'd have to pull up a DVD cosmetic next to the regular Survivor, and then, you know, the same on TCM side of things to show you what I mean. But with DBD, there's a lot more going on in the cosmetics. There's actual outfit changes, there's piercings on characters, there's tattoos go on characters, you know, between skins. TCM, it's literally just changing a fucking t-shirt, you know. There's barely anything going on with TCM skins. So obviously it does feel like just 3 months between content, 3 to 4 months. The executions are good though. I did actually buy those immediately when I came back because I do want to see them, and I am actually happy with the purchase there because it's a decent animation. And you know, you get these animations in TCM when you kill people, so that's your reward basically, which is good. I do like that. I do actually like that. Well, yeah, as I've said, you know, I'm in this very weird place at the moment with it, and I think a lot of other people are at the moment. I don't know if we all sort of feel the same way kind of thing, but it feels like TCM is on the verge of like what Evolve had, in a sense, like a mini version of what Evolve had when we had that hype surge and it was coming back, that kind of thing. Because it does feel at the moment like TCM's slightly coming back, very slightly. And if it does, I would be happy at this point in time, to be honest, because outside of the game itself and outside of the controversy and all that kind of thing, I've actually I like the IP and its characters. I do like that. I said this at the very beginning, a few months back, in a rant video I did about it, where it was a genuinely good IP that they fucked with, you know, corporate gaming and all that kind of thing. That's what I was saying in that video. The IP itself and its characters I do actually love. It's a very weird and creepy and eccentric kind of IP, and I do love that. But yeah, if it does come back, as I say, that's nice because we'll get more family members and we'll get more victims and all that kind of thing. In fact, they're in one of the best positions they can be in, to be honest as well. I just want to throw this in at the end here. TCM news on an Evolve video. I go on tangents, fellas. You just have to get used to it. I'm a rambler. They have Kim Henkel on the development team. If you don't know who Kim Henkel is, he worked with Toby. What's his name? I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it's Toby Looper or Hooper. It's Hooper of something. Toby something. It's either Hooper or Looper, but he was the guy who originally made the original TCM, and he's worked with this. So recently, the new characters that came out, the new family member that came out, both new family members that came out, Nancy and Hans, were partially designed by Kim Henkel, which kind of means, in an interesting twist, ladies and gentlemen, these characters are actually canon to TCM, the franchise, the original movie, and that kind of thing. They're actually canon. Because it's from one of the original creators' designs, you know, that kind of thing, which I think is really cool. I actually do think it's really cool. But yeah, as I say, it is what it is. I just wish, you know, in the current state of the gaming and all that kind of thing, somebody would buy this fucking game off these cunts and actually do something with it. I'm not saying a certain somebody should buy this, you know, I'm saying just any sort of publisher out there, and actually do something with this ASIM, because there's potential sat here doing nothing, you know. And obviously now with me seeing TCM potentially having a bit more of a comeback again, it's reviving that very overpowering feeling in me that this fucking game could get it as well, you know. It's spreading over to this game, which is kind of, in a weird kind of warped sense, why I am vaguely hoping that TCM does actually get a surge now, you know, so we can get more presence back into the ASIM genre as a whole again, because at the moment it's sort of died down again, and it's more just DBD at the moment. Yeah, if we can get like 1 or 2 other games rising, you know, up in the async genre to playable states and all that kind of thing, there might be eyes that stray over to this for somebody to fucking buy it and just get, you know, do something with it. Yeah, there you go. That's a very long tangent. That was longer than the Behemoth one that I said in the Behemoth video that I'd do a short version for you in this one, so there you go. It's a ramble. It's one of them videos again. I talk and I offload thoughts, mate. It's just who I am. So yeah, there you go. Hope you've enjoyed the gameplay, which is probably about 1/3 of this video once again. But yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.